Does God lie the way that the devil does? For those who seek the Lord, for those who want to be Christians, for those who desire everlasting life, would know without a doubt that God does not lie. How is this so? Who is God? And why is God our Creator? The Bible tells us who the Creator is. And the Bible also mentions that the devil is the liar. He is the deceiver. In the book of 1 John, in chapter 1, verse 6, if we claim to have fellowship in him or with him and yet walk in darkness, we lie and do not live out the truth. The truth will put you on the right journey for everlasting life. The truth will provide you spiritual freedom to know your battle and what is at stake when it comes to your soul. Darkness cannot produce light, and nor can light produce darkness. And in God, He is the light. And this light is blinding, which is referenced in a way in the Old and New Testament when Moses saw the burning bush, or when Paul was on his way to Damascus, and how the Lord appeared upon him in a blinding light. It is time to think about everlasting life and who is the real protector. In the book of Psalm, in chapter 23, verses 1 and 2, the Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. What's the understanding here about quiet waters? Quiet waters will produce peace. And the lacking of nothing provides that the Lord is our ever need. We don't need to turn to something else. We can seek Him, and we can live out our days serving Him, loving Him through obedience and faithfulness. In the book of Numbers, in chapter 23, verse 19, God is not human, that He should lie, and not a human being, that He should change His mind. Does He speak and then not act? Does He promise and not fulfill? Now, Moses here in the Old Testament is revealing the nature of God. God is not like us, although we represent the image of God. But God does not exist to lie. God is not of this world. God is in heaven, and He wants His followers to be there with Him. In the book of Deuteronomy, in chapter 6, verses 6 and 7, these commandments I give you today are to be on your hearts. Impress them on your children. Talk about them when you sit at home and when you walk along the road, when you lie down and when you get up. So every part of who you are is thinking about the Lord. It's being prepared when He returns. He desires for you to be in His kingdom. And if you look to this world, with the devil being the head, the father of lies, you will not be on the right road, which is narrow, that will lead to everlasting life. In the book of Daniel, in chapter 2, verse 22, he reveals deep and hidden things. He knows what lies in darkness, and light dwells with him. The light is in the Lord. The darkness is of this world. And the world will always bring about sin. The world will generate a permanent death. The world will be destroyed when the Lord returns. In the book of 1 Peter, in chapter 3, verses 10 and 11, for whoever would love life and see good days must keep their tongue from evil and their lips from deceitful speech. They must turn from evil and do good, the goodness of God, and they must seek peace and pursue it. What do we see in our world right now? We see a constant flow of evil, concentrated, orchestrated, planned effectively by the devil, by his design, his deceitful ways. And look to the Creator. Look to the one who is not human. Look to the one who has the power and authority over your soul. In the book of 1 Thessalonians, in chapter 3, verse 12, may the Lord make your love increase and overflow for each other and for everyone else, just as ours does for you, the love. God is not a liar. God is love. And in Him, there is not emptiness. There is not a plan to not save your soul. The Lord can give you that spiritual guidance and direction and knowing what the truth is when it comes to His kingdom. The biblical framework that produces the truth and knowing what the truth is. It's a great joy to the Lord. In the book of 3 John, chapter 1, verse 4, I have no greater joy than to hear my children are walking in truth, not of this world. So if God is not human, and God was not made to lie, God was not made to change His mind, that means that we must follow the Creator, the one who knows truth. The time is right now to anchor your soul on that journey that leads to the permanent residence, throne of God.